They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Crosses the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Finds his back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. Makes the grab. It's Lincoln.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
He's got it on the run. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Looking downfield, it's Webb. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Extended the lead and taking control here in Week 9. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Finds his tight end.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. At the 45, on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fast motion from the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He gets a block, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Wants to throw. It's Webb. Makes his connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. He's taking the shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Going up top on first down. Coming after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That's the end of the first half.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. It's on target and complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Gets it out quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The RPO, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. And now the offense will come onto the field again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this off.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense. That guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
35. Ball State 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air.
Second down coming up.
Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first progression.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And on second down for this offense, he'll just keep slinging it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. A sky-high punt. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if...
He's going for it all. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide out in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. Clemson set up with another first down. Dropping back, it's Webb. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. On the run, it's Westbrook. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Toss sweep right. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Clemson will come to the line with a first and goal. Might be looking to run. He wants it all. Touchdown, Clemson! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter to do. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's got him this time. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
He's out past the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. Running inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late.
And that pass intercepted. Got room on the return. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy.
Off he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Everett. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. They'll throw it on 1st down. This time he's got his man. Oh, how did you make that move? And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do.